Hey, non-chickens. So, have you ever looked up the age of consent in like all the countries? With all the immigrants coming over here, with people come their beliefs, their ideologies, and quite bluntly, their ideologies can be cancerous to a society. Um, so something I was personally interested in, I wanted to see the age of consent, which I have a list here. There's a lot of 14, 13, 15s, which most of the 13s are in like Asia and Africa, but even like South America and Europe have a lot of 14. Europe and North America have a lot of 15. Mexico's actually 17. 11 and 12 in Africa for a couple countries. There is no age must be married. Now those are the ones that really freak me out because all the little religious beliefs and whatnot. And I'm not just talking about one group either. I mean, I think you know who you are. If you do that kind of stuff, you're screwed up. You're just screwed up. Like, if you die tomorrow, no one will miss you. You're gonna be hurting one less person type stuff. But really, before government, parents protect their young. That's one reason I complain a lot about the government protecting basically the people who victimize children. The government, I don't really want to harp on them too much. Honestly, with watching everything going on, I've actually felt sympathy for a lot of the officers, throughout my life. I've had a lot of people say, oh, the cops aren't good for anything. Well, I know that when I had my car stolen, they found my car for me. I know that when I said prayers to Michael, a few times, officers were the ones who kind of like were my heroes. So I don't hate them. I can't hate them, and I know there are bad among them, but I hope the officers would also be aware that, historically, kings would come to places and, get mercs, buy people off to force their policies on other people. Maybe maybe those policies might be instigating. I wonder who that would serve. So, I mean, I don't think people are stupid, but I don't think people are aware or look at everything. I think they just see what they want to see sometimes. And it's dangerous too. We do need to get things in order, so to speak. But who's making the calls? So this is something to be aware of, just because all the new people, new neighbors. I don't know. Supposedly they're like 80% of people in one state. They were all transferred there. They weren't actually the state's people protesting. When you put, these businesses through the ringer like that, it reminds me of Russia when when the Tsar was overthrown. They would target non-Jewish businesses. I thought, I mean, I did tell y'all, I've heard that we are going to be the next Germany, right? And oh God, I get so like disgusted when I see these. Basically, oh, let's play, let's do the play thing. I'm just like, y'all are just like, seriously, if there is alien life, God, please have them see me as something separate than just my species or the ones calling the shots, because to call somebody a leader, that's giving them a title and a power. Are these people really your leaders? Like, leaders are supposed to watch out for their own. They don't even perceive you as their own, a lot of them. And government, like I said, I'm not trying to harp on it. it's just become so infiltrated, and it's like somebody who's taking medicine that's not going to cure them because they're denying their, ailment. Well, you need to see the ailment because it can kill, and which I know death is just transformation, but still, I don't know. From what I hear, the transformation, I might not much care for it. Oh, Jesus Christ. So yeah, and child loving in that sexual manner is actually being pushed to be normalized. It's people don't choose what arouses them, they discover it, said Fred Berlin, a doctor. New York Times, September 29th, 2019, in an article by Bernadette Carey. This doctor's talking. No one grows up wanting to be a child sexual offender. Scientists seek to understand how this disorder develops. What you see in their child, it's just gross. And I don't want to get my video knocked off for some word. What is the deal to, you allow animals being tortured and eaten alive on your platform, and you get mad at people for telling the truth about your bosses? That's kind of creepy, dude. Talk about cuck. Images and online communities can help destroy inhibitions. Well, you know what else they can do? They can get these people to communicate, to teach each other tricks. They target jobs where they have access to kids. So, yeah. YouTube, you suck. But I'm still on the platform, right? So, I'm using you just like you use us. Anyway, I'm gonna find more stuff, but I think I got some of it out of the way.